we are told that a man buys 3 bats, 2 gloves, 5 stumps and 7 helmets, which cost him 86 rupees. So let us assume that the cost of a bat is B, the cost of a glove is G, the cost of a stump is S, and the cost of helmets is H. So the given equation will be 3B plus 2G plus 5S plus 7H is equal to 86. This is the first equation. We are also told that another person buys 12 bats, so this is 12B plus 9 gloves, so this is 9G plus 19 stumps, so 19S plus 28 helmets, 28H, and this costs him 339. This is the second equation. The third equation will be 18 bats, so 18B plus 10G plus 33 stumps, so 33S plus 42H. This is equal to 533. So this is the third equation. And we are required to calculate how much one stump costs. That is, we are required to calculate the value of S. So if you look at it, we have 3 equations and we have 4 variables. So how are we going to solve it? Solving 3 variables and 4 variables and 3 equations is not possible. So if you try to see what is the best way to solve it, the first thing you should do is try to see if there is any pattern amongst the coefficients. In some equations, the coefficients increase in a linear order, and in another equation, the coefficients decrease in a linear order. So there is some sort of a pattern. But in this particular case, in the first, second and third equations, there is no obvious pattern about the coefficients of the different variables. But if you look at the coefficients of B and H, in the first equation, the coefficients are 3 and 7. In the second equation, the coefficients are 12 and 28, that is, both of them are multiplied by 4. And in the third equation, the coefficients are 18 and 42. So both of them are multiplied by 6. So if you assume that there is a new variable k, which is equal to 3b plus 7h, the first equation will be k plus 2g plus 5s is equal to 86. In the second equation, you have 12b plus 28h. 12b plus 28h will equal 4k. So this would imply that 4k plus 9g plus 19s is equal to 339. So this is again the new first equation, this is the new second equation. And in the third equation, you have 18b plus 42h. What is the value of 18b plus 42h? This will equal 6k. So now you have 6k plus 10g plus 33s is equal to 533. So this is the third equation. So now you have 3 variables and 3 equations. Essentially, because we are combining 2 variables, that is B and H, in a specific ratio to form a new variable called k. Now we are decreasing the number of variables by 1. So we have 3 equations and we have 3 variables. This we can solve to get the value of S that we actually want. So how are we going to do it? We can do it in a plethora of ways. Let us multiply the first equation by 4 and subtract it from the second equation. So 2 minus 4 into 1 would imply that you have 4k minus 4k, so that will be cancelled. You have 9g minus 4 into 2g will become equal to g, plus 19s minus 4 times 5s is 19s minus 20s. So this is g minus s is equal to 339 minus 4 times 86. What is 86 into 4? 86 into 4 is 344. This you have to subtract from 339. So this will be equal to minus 5. Or the value of g is equal to s minus 5. We'll substitute this in the first equation. So k plus 2g plus 5s is equal to 86, or k plus 2s minus 10 plus 5s is equal to 86. This would imply that k plus 7s is equal to 96. Similarly, we can substitute it in the third equation. What is the value of 10g? If g is equal to s minus 5, 10g will be equal to 10s minus 50. Therefore, the value of 6k plus 10g plus 33s will be equal to 6k plus 43s is equal to 583. Now, if you subtract the first equation, the new first equation, multiplied by 6 and subtract it from the second equation, the coefficient of k will disappear because it is 6k minus 6k, and the coefficient of s will be 43s minus 6 times 7s, that is 42s. So that will equal 7, that will equal s. This is equal to 583 minus 6 times 96. What is the value of 96 into 6? This is equal to 576. So 583 minus 576 is equal to 7. So the value of S is 7. This would imply that the value of G, which is equal to S minus 5, will equal 2. And we can even calculate the value of K. K will equal 96 minus 7 into 7. That is 96 minus 49, which is equal to 47. So what we know is that the price of 3 bats plus 7 helmets is equal to 47. But we don't know the price of a bat and a helmet separately. We know that combined in a specific ratio, they will cost 47. The cost of one stump is 7. And the cost of one glove is 2. What we are required to calculate the cost is the cost of a stump, which is equal to 7.